Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Oh, and he gets it all. Wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach?
Oh, no. Disastrous start. First throw of his career is intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup at 5 on first down.
That is on the 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 4. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he is not going to get away. He might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Murray on third down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Murray. Very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the right.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here. Man, that's just tough on offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. They snapping, they banging, drinks bouncing to the groove.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here comes Ashton Jeanty. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down. He's going to get up to the 35.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pettis. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They'll run with Jeanty, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Cowboy 80.
They'll look to throw. A throw right side. Take it in. 5 touches. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3 brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down. Not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for a final play in this opening quarter.
I think if the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in Vegas after this.
Come on.
Now it's Dobbins. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. From the shotgun, it's Murray. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Travis Jones taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Murray. They set up the screen for Dobbins. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's a gain of 11, and it's third down.
Come back. Bush.
Working out of the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes us back beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. A gain of 48 yards.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
He'll look to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. And the Cardinals will take over at their own 15.
First down 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Look at 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. It's a designed run from Murray. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
By the time the defensive backs had come downhill to get involved, we knew there was just no way he was going to get himself out of this. It just shows, Mike, how long he was flailing around back there, that by the time he actually went down, everyone was behind the line of scrimmage chasing him.
Second down, Murray.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes, did you say work the squeeze? Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
It is 3rd and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
A gain of 11 yards.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Walter Nolan in there on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, sack. Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll get this one out to his fullback. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
He gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Raider, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Rocco 80.
That one caught by Tucker. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Second and goal.
Roll.
Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure pressure situation. You know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Williams. Yeah. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Murray. Back to the right side. Up by McBride.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. Did a nice job here because that was not a big hold. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Now a second down throw from Murray. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. Finding space at the 40. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
And the Cardinals first down.
They put Ryman in motion. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And this won't go for it. Maybe a couple, but he does show you that make-and-miss ability that he has.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's an Arizona first down. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Murray now on second down. On the move past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Two receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. First and 10. A run with Dobbins. Trying to bounce that one outside and only be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 33, here's second and 9. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
And it's third down.
here's Dobbins. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Following the penalty, they'll run it, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Big ass open, big ass open. Oh, what? 2, shit.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Out to his right. Now and he's in! Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboys.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It is a pickup of 18. And by a yard, they get the 3rd down conversion.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Play action now. It's Murray. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. The second overall pick in 2023, Tyree Wilson, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. From the gun, it's Murray. On the run to the right. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So on is Spencer Schrader in a huge spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a run on first down. From the 41. Here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7. At the Raiders' 40.
Now give on the ground. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
And it's third
This
down.
crowd into it now as we get to third down. He's got his man. It's Harrison. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up here, first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Pass right side. That's Lyman. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Omaha. Big ace, big ace.
On 3rd and 1, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find that best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The 21-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. The 1st round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the... And now he loses the football. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
There's the spike, and they stop it with 23 seconds to go.
The side is out. To run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Raider 1st down.
6-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. That should be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh.